Hello there everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Today we're going to be looking at more mods as usual, and I'm in a Scania, as you can see, and I'm outside a Scania dealership, so that can only mean one thing. We're going to trade this in for a better Scania. So this time we've got a really cool mod coming up for you on this video. It's got some really awesome upgrade options, both inside and out, so I'll head in there now and show you it. So as you can see over in the corner we have a familiar face. I'm sure you guys have all seen these on the roads, both in Britain and everywhere else. We've got the Scania 4 series. Look at this. It's the oldie Scania. So this is like a 90s Scania. So check this baby out. Now it looks a bit crap, to be honest, in this sort of what would you call it, bland state. But I assure you that there are tons of upgrade options to this, so don't go away. This is a brilliant mod. So we got, in terms of cabs, we've got normal and we've got top line. Obviously, who the hell wants normal? We're going to go with top line. And chassis is where it gets interesting. We've got 4x2, 6x2, 6x2 BDF tandem. Now we can have, I'll just show you quickly. I'm not going to have a tandem for this video, but we can get all sorts of trailers, like a flatbed trailer and coloured trailers for the tandem, but I'm not going to go with that. We can also get a coloured bumper tandem, coloured bumper 6x4, and then plain 6x2, and then 6x4 BDF tandem. But I'm going to go with a 4x2 colour because that's going to look really awesome. Now in terms of engines, we've got the old engines as well. So we've got the, notice how the badges changes. I think, yeah, the first two numbers are the amount of litres the engine is. So this is 124, so that'll be a 12 litre 420 horsepower, and the 4 represents the 4 series, and then you've got L for the top line. But we're going to go with, I think, a 480 V8, 164, so we've got 16 litre V8. I'd say that's the best option, to be honest. So also we got the same gearboxes as before on the other Scania, and this is where it gets interesting in the interior. So we've got a completely revamped interior for this. It's absolutely amazing. So we can either have standard silver, which I prefer because it breaks up the black a bit. We can have standard wood, which is very orange. Standard, which is black with black, and exclusive, which turns the whole thing beige. I'm not sure if any of you would like this, but I find it. I've had it on this truck before, but it's not very nice, to be honest. I prefer the standard silver because then you get a nice clean look on the dashboard. But it's your preference. You can decide what you want, but that's what I'm having. So in terms of skins on the outside, the colours, this mod author has got tons of skins in for you to try out. So we've got Cat. Got Dasher, which is a logistics company, DHL, Flames, Omega, Pilsno, Rico, and finally a custom skin. But I think I'm going to stick maybe with the white. I'm not sure. I could go with the DHL theme. That would look pretty cool. No, I'm going to stick with the white, make it look nice and clean. So as you can see, as soon as we go over to the upgrades, we've got tons and tons of options. So we're going to start from the back, I think. So we have custom mud flaps here, so we can have anything you like, really. I'm going to go with the Stiholt. That looks really nice on the back. Rear wheels, they're up to you. There's no new wheels in the pack, I don't think. No, there's front wheels in the pack, but not rear wheels, so it's up to you what you go with there. I'm going to go with some nice chrome wheels like I do usually. Side skirts, we've got paint, and then I think somewhere in amongst all these dots you have to specify that's the tanks, so you can have them paint chrome or dark chrome. Have them chrome. Ah, there we go. You have to sort of move around to get the dots because it disappears then, but basically it changes the colour of this box, so you can have colour and plastic. So obviously you change them to colour, seeing as it's a coloured truck. So exhausts, we've got some really nice chrome exhausts, all the standard ones from the game. I'm going to go with Volcano 3s, I think. They look nice. And I think that's it for the back. So moving forward, we've got the wheels. Now in this pack we do have a couple of custom wheels included. So we've got a Scania logo wheel, which looks quite nice. And we've got Scania logo chrome, but it doesn't really go with all the other chrome. It's sort of dark chrome on the truck, so I'm going to stick with the original wheels. So moving on, we have the mirrors. We can have it paint or plastic, the usual sort of thing. Now down here, down the front, we've got loads of upgrade options. We've got mud flaps. I'm going to go with Steel to match the back. We've got lower grille guards. We've got something called Kamikaze, which looks quite cool. I wouldn't have it with the mud flaps though, because it covers them up. I might take that off actually and have the... Yeah, I've got a chin spoiler. I'll make this truck look pretty outrageous. So we can have loads of stuff for that. We can also have, we've got custom slots here for lights. So we can put lights pretty much anywhere you want on this. But I'm not going to have that, I don't think. I'm going to go with the proper bumper. It's a bull bar. Then we've got the box over here again in the way. So bull bar, we have accent, which is just Joker but moved down, and then you've got a number plate holder there. I quite like that because it doesn't cover up the model badge. We can have Twister, it's another custom one. This gives you loads of upgrade options. I think I may go with that this time. So let's go and customize this. So I'm looking for my favourite headlights. There's loads of headlights included in this pack. All of the ones with new add-on are from the actual pack themselves. So there's no shortage in what to do in terms of upgrading. Right, I'm going to put some lights down here. Make it look really cool. So there we go. That's just an example of what you can do with this. Moving up, we have plates, which means we can put lots of different ADR plates and category 1 and things. A U, an S, and an R, and an L. No idea what they mean. I've never really bothered to research it, but I'm going to put an L on there, seeing as it's left-hand drive. But oh well. We also have custom slots for this. It's strange that I can't get any options to actually customise the slots, but there you go. But we already have lights from the bull bar, so it's not really a big loss. We also have a super badge. You've got to have that on your Scania V8. That is a must. So moving up, again, the upgrades never end. We have telepass boxes for the interior, so I go with these ones to make it look a bit realistic. And then also on the dash, we've got little Scania logos, but I'm going to customise the interior after I've done the exterior. So we'll go up to the sun visor, skip up to this. So we've got the standard sun shield that comes with the truck standard, and all of these other options. I may go with maybe Dragonfly. Don't know, that looks a bit weird. I'm just going to stick with the standard sort of thing, and then up the top here on the sort of the place where companies keep their trademark logos and things, we've got loads of different options for this. So we can have all these different stickers up the top. So we've got Scania V8, Top Line V8, Top Line Griffin, loads of stuff, and then we've got stickers in black as well. So if you've got a white truck like me, that's very helpful as well. I'm going to go with Top Line Scania. Very nice. And we can have light boxes, in fact. So if you don't like any of the stickers, which I'm not too keen on, you can have an AC/DC light box, custom light box. So you can customize that if you use the correct DDS. You can have a Satan 1999 Zero, which is the author of this mod. You can have that light box. You can have Scania, another Scania, another Scania. I'm going to go with this one because it looks quite cool with the black and white, keeps with the theme. Horns, are a strange one again, like the lights on the grille. I'm not sure whether I'm missing a pack or something, but I can't seem to like add anything to the set places that they give you, so it's kind of useless. But there we go. Light bars. I'm just going to put Dragonfly light bar on with some beacons, because that's a must for every truck. And then which lights am I going for? Those ones. I'm going to go with the white lights, white hella lights. Very nice. And then also we have an air conditioning unit, which I think is a nice touch. You see lots of trucks with them these days. And also you get beacons at the top here as well, if you really want to go crazier with the beacons. I think that's pretty much it for the outside. I'm not sure though, because there's loads of little dots, but I'm happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. I may change the kamikaze thing though, because that's a bit weird. I'm just going to get rid of that and put on some mud flaps, so that looks a lot better. So moving on to the interior. This is another place with huge amounts of upgrades. So we've got, starting with the roof, we have a CB radio, we have a normal radio. What else do we have? We have curtains in blue and yellow, green or red and white. I'm going to stick with red and white because that sort of goes with what I've already got. Where was I? Let me find it. You can also have pictures in the window and little flags, but I don't really like any of them, or that sort of thing anyway, so I'm going to not put that on. We can have plastic, whatchamacallits, what are they called? It's gone out of my brain. Streamliney things, those things. The wind things, I don't know. My brain's not working today, but yeah, you know what they are. You can also have side curtains, so we've got blue and yellow, green and red and white again. Gonna go with the red and white. And then we can also have a really freaky passenger, which is like 2D, for £80, which is a bit of a rip-off, to be honest. Might as well just like buy a dull thing. And then we have the Scania light up thing. You can either have that light up or not light up. See, this is what the Lum stands for. So I have a luminous Scania thing in the dashboard. We also have lots of tables, so we've got grey and pink, grey and red, wood, or a sort of horrible piney colour. I'm going to go with the grey and red to keep with the theme. And then we've got more options to put on the table. So we've got phones, we've got a book that I can put on there, we've got, that's the telepass, we've got a cigarette box, but that's horrible because I don't smoke. And then we can have GPS either here or here. So in theory we can have 4 GPSs on this truck, so we can have another laptop GPS here and another GPS here. So I'm pretty well covered. I can't really get lost because everywhere I look there's GPSs. But I'm just going to keep the one on the dashboard. I'm going to close the laptop because personally I find it a bit distracting. And, well, who would have 2 laptops, so get rid of that one. I'm sure a truck driver wouldn't have 2 laptops. We've got loads of magazines down here as well. If you're into your gaming or trucks or women, it looks like there's a few Lazy Boy. But yeah, I'm going to go with the truck one, so like that. Let's have a Volvo truck one, seeing as we're in the Scania. Be a bit controversial. Am I done here? It's just an overload of upgrade options. Oh yeah, there's another one in the back here, which actually have a Scania logo in the back. Or you can have a light up one on a light up V8 or anything you would like. So I'm going to keep with the Scania logo. And that is me pretty much done for the upgrade options. So you can see that you can truly personalise this truck to your taste. It looks absolutely awesome now. I've got all the upgrades on it. Definitely a complete transformation to what it was. Really great mod this is, and all the upgrade options have had time spent on them. They're all custom made for this truck. Obviously, with the interior being completely new. I'm very impressed with the quality actually, seeing as it's completely new. But yes, it's very good. So we're going to go ahead and pay for that. I think that's everything done. 157,000, but with the 480 horsepower engine, certainly got a lot of torque. We've got 2,500 Newton meters, so that's pretty good. I'm going to trade in the new truck to buy an old truck, which kind of doesn't make very much sense. But there we have it. I've got a truck. So there we go. Immediately you can tell that it's quite high quality. Just going to escape that. So we've got this lovely interior, well, sort of lovely, but as lovely as a 90s interior can get, I suppose. So also we have the sat nav. As you can see, that's functioning. And over here, like on, what was that? There was the Scania 143 that I tested. You had the same sort of meter thing, so the dashboard display, because this doesn't have a dashboard display, it's put on the side of the dashboard so you can actually see. So I can cycle through it like that, so I can see all the speeds and stuff, which is very handy. I love these mirrors as well. They're actually realistic for a Scania, so they're not overly enlarged for the game, which is good. So that means you can't really see much out of these, but that's quite realistic. I have to say, it's more realistic than the SAS. So on the outside, it looks really nice. I mean, you've got all the lights on. Let me just put the spotlights on, so you can see even in the day it looks really cool. And we've got a custom horn. I think I've got a sound mod for this actually installed, so we should hear some nice sounds from the Scania. So yeah, that's pretty much all you can do with the Scania 4 Series mod at the moment. But this mod is still very much in development, I think. There's recently been an update for it with all these new upgrade options, including the wheels and that. So I'm excited about what's coming in the future for this mod. You can tell that the sound mod is quite cool. So I think this truck is really nice to drive. It's very pleasurable to drive. I'd say probably as pleasurable as the new Scania. I definitely recommend going for a 480 engine, because the way that the modders organise them is really weird. There's the 580 horsepower V8, which is, you may think that it's better than the 480, but it has less torque, so it doesn't have as much pulling power. So it's not a very nice truck to drive on the road. I recommend going for the 480 because it's the best balance between horsepower and torque. I'm not sure whether that's a mistake or whether it's done deliberately to make you get a 480, but either way, I think that's wrong. I think a higher horsepower engine doesn't have less torque somehow, but yeah, I recommend you go for the 480 horsepower to get the best out of this truck. It pulls like a train. You can pull anything like up to 30 tons easily with this. And of course it will be a pleasurable experience. We've got all the curtains and everything. I personally think that the more customizable a truck is, the nicer it is to drive, because you know you have the feeling that you have a unique truck. You can take pride in what you drive. So yeah, let me know what you think of this glorious Scania 4 Series mod. I really like it. I'd highly recommend it to any Scania lovers out there. It's a really customizable mod, and it's very good quality as well. I'm falling backwards. Hill start, come on. Yeah, it's a really cool mod. And also, let me know what you think of the new audio. I'm fed up of having people complain because there's like a hissing noise that my mic makes off of my headset, so I've just stuck my camera in front of my face, really, in hope that will make it a bit better. But yeah, I'll see you next time, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe on the video, and of course download the mod from modsaholic.com. I'll see you out on the road. Bye.